everybody, I am finally back with a new video. It's been about 5 months since I did my last review and a lot has happened in my life since then. I had a baby and I am already back to my full-time job. It's been very busy in my life recently, but I am back. I'm excited to try new products. These past 5 months, I really haven't used that many new products, and that's just because having a newborn at home, it was the end of my pregnancy. I just didn't have the time or didn't have the want to put on makeup during that time. But I have my energy back. I'm getting more sleep now, so I am excited to see what's out there in the beauty world. Before I start to review new products, I thought it would be fitting, since it is a new year, it's my first video back, that I tell you guys about the products that I reviewed in the past, if I'm still using it, if I'm not using it anymore. And I want to do this video because there are some products that I didn't review as highly, but I still use it and actually really like it. And then on the other hand, there's products that I really thought were good on the first review and I don't use them anymore. So if you want to hear my review on all of the products that I reviewed in the past, then keep on watching. The first products that I reviewed on my channel were the Dragon Beauty color correctors in orange and in lavender. I rewatched my video to kind of see what I felt on my first impression, and I was in love with it. I said in my video that I would wear it every single time that I put on makeup. And honestly, that is not the case. I was using it pretty often after that video. I pretty much used it in a lot of my reviews. I mean, you can see like in the description of where I put what makeup I used. I use it pretty much every single time. But as my time that I had for myself to put on makeup got less, and as I started to wear less makeup just with the new baby and everything and being pregnant last year, I have stopped using it. If I have time and if I'm going to like somewhere nice, like if it's an anniversary dinner or a birthday dinner or something like that, or an event, then I definitely will take the time and use it. It's just as an everyday makeup product, I don't use it anymore. Next product is the Skims Essential Bodysuit, and I loved it during my review. I still love it. I think they help kind of cinch you in without making you feel like you can't breathe and everything. So I still use both of them, the long sleeve and the short sleeve, and I still love them. So next is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I gave it rave reviews on my first impression, and do I still use it? Yes, I still use it. I actually have it on my eyes now, but I actually got the waterproof version and I feel like it still has the same effect, but it's just waterproof. It just helps me better for my like oily eyelids and stuff. So definitely still use it, definitely still buy it, but I do buy the waterproof version now. Next is the LA Girl Peach and Lavender color correctors. I didn't really like it during my review and I never bought it again. Like I said before, I don't really have as much time to use color correctors on a daily basis. So when I do use color correctors, I just use the Dragon Beauty ones. Next product is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation. I gave it okay reviews. It had good coverage, but it just didn't work for my oily skin. I think I used it maybe once or twice more and then didn't use it. It just didn't work for my type of skin. So next product is the Argireline Solution from The Ordinary. I did a 30-day review on this product, which gave me pretty good results. I bought it a lot after I ran out. I actually ran out of the product before I had my baby and I haven't bought it again, but 100%, I will definitely keep continuing to buy this. I think it's a great product. I feel like it helped lessen the appearance of wrinkles a little bit, but I don't feel like it totally removes them, and that's okay. I think that it does though help with preventing future wrinkles. So I really like that product. I will 100% keep buying it, and I think everybody should try it because it's so affordable. Next product is the Plump It Lip Plumper, which actually gave me pretty good results. It's probably one of the best lip plumpers that I have ever tried. I continue to use it pretty often. after the review, but when it ran out, I never purchased it again. It's not that I didn't like the product. I think it was just because it wasn't on a site like Amazon or Ulta or anything like that. I know it's like stupid. You can just go onto that website and order from them, but I just didn't end up ordering it again. The next 4 products actually come from my September favorites video that I did in 2020. That's so long ago. One of the products that I talked about was the Secret Stress Response deodorant, and still love it, still use it. The Ardell Wispies, I think I reviewed the 113. I still use Ardell, but I've actually gone to the Ardell Natural line. I use 420, 421, and 424. Right now on my eyes, I have the 424. So I still use Ardell ones, and I just use the natural, the ones that come in the pink box. The Modvia 3-barrel curling iron one, I still use it, still love it. I think it still works. I just don't use it as often because I just don't have as much time to like curl my hair or anything like that. But when I do get ready, if I'm going out, I still use it. And then there's the Dragon Beauty Transformation Face Powder, which I still love. I use all the time, and in all honesty, it lasts forever. I feel like I use it all the time, like almost every time I put on makeup, and it's still like I haven't even hit pan on it. It's definitely worth the money. It definitely lasts a long time, and I think it still works great. Next is the KVD Lock-It Foundation. I did a 3-day review on this foundation, and I really loved it. And I still think it's a really, really great foundation. The reason why I don't wear it as often now is because before I was much more into the full coverage, the super matte type of foundation. And this works great for that look. For now, I'm just not into like a heavier foundation. I've been looking at more natural foundations. I definitely still use it if I am going out and I need something to last long, but I don't use it on a daily basis anymore. The Ardell 3D individual lashes don't have to go any more than just no, don't use it anymore. Next is the Catrice Cosmetics HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I also reviewed this foundation for 3 days, and I give it a pretty good review. It had good coverage, it worked for my skin. I used it pretty often that month after I reviewed it, and the only reason I stopped using it was because I found my go-to foundation like the next month during another review. So that is really the only reason that I stopped using it. I did use it until the bottle ran out, but I didn't repurchase it. The next product that I reviewed was the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Liquid Eyeliner. Now, this product had me so conflicted during the review because it stayed on a really, really long time, but the application of it was just so difficult. Like I didn't know what to do. So I ended up actually using it a couple more times and really, really liked it. But then like maybe the 3rd or 4th time I went to use it, it totally dried out. I couldn't even use it anymore. It's not worth it. It is so drying, and the product is just like a waste because it just dried out on my 3rd or 4th time that I used it. Next is the Madison Reed hair color. I think that hair color seriously damaged my hair for even still till this day. I mean, it made it so difficult to comb my hair, and I've been getting lots of mattes, and it sucks. It's an expensive hair color. It didn't really work for me, and I never bought it again. The next product that I had reviewed was the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and I loved it. I still love it. I think it's a really, really good primer. I just don't use it as often because I haven't really been using primers in my routine. If I do use primer, I will go to that primer, or I will use my Hydro Grip primer. Yeah, those are really the only 2 primers that I have been using recently. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of talk about these 2 products together. They were 2 different reviews. It was the Revlon So Fierce mascara and the Big Bad Lash mascara, just because they're both the same company. The So Fierce mascara didn't really do anything for me, so I never used it after that. The Big Bad Lash one, I actually did like it, and I actually still used it pretty often until it ran out, but I never repurchased it, and that's only because I really like the Essence mascara. It's still the one that I use all the time. It's very affordable and it works for me. Next is the Revolution Pro Hydra Matte Primer. I didn't like it. I thought it smelled really bad. Never used it after that review. This next product, the review was kind of surprising to me, and the product is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. In the video, I was really on the fence about this product. Like, I had good things to say and bad things to say, but it became my go-to foundation. Like, I use it all the time. The coverage is crazy, and it doesn't feel heavy, and it's a very natural look. Like, I love the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. Next two products are the NYX Brow Glue and the Lift and Snatch, and these were two different videos actually, but they work really well together. Still really love these products. I just don't use it as often. Only reason is because, again, I don't have as much time in my makeup routine, but still really good products, and I still think they are worth it. Next is the Revlon Colorstay Full Coverage Foundation. This one actually really worked for my skin. I really liked this foundation. It didn't have as many colors. I don't know if it has more colors now, but when I purchased it, it didn't really have that many colors, but it really worked for my skin. I really loved it. I still use it. I just don't use it as often because I use the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. Next product is the Your Personalized Skincare that I was sent. So you guys saw it. I liked the products and everything, but I got pregnant, I think the month after, or I found out I was pregnant, I think the month after I had reviewed those products. So I don't know if that had to do with like the review or anything, because I broke out pretty crazy the first trimester of my pregnancy. And then after that, my skin became super clear. So I didn't really use much products, like face products during that time, during my pregnancy, just because like my pregnancy hormones and my skin just cleared up all of a sudden, like second and third trimester. I didn't really go back to the Your Personalized Skin products or anything because I did use them for 30 days and then they ran out, but they were good when I was using them, and then I haven't repurchased it. Next product is the Diamonds and Ice Matte Lip Vault. It was that big container of like mini lipsticks that I got. I don't know what the full size ones are like, but I didn't like the mini ones just because they were very drying. They were tiny and the colors just didn't really match. I gave it to my oldest daughter and she kind of plays with them. It's getting good use, but I never used it after the review. Next product is the Rimmel London Wonder Cloud Soft Shadows. When I reviewed these, I really liked the product, and I still really like the product. I do something different now though with the product. I will apply the soft shadow and then I will put like a little bronzer on top just to give it a little bit more staying power and just to give it a little bit more color. Next product is the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I gave it an okay review. I used it maybe once or twice after. It was just too sheer of coverage for me. Then we have the Just for Kira contacts. I really like the products. I thought they were very comfortable contacts, but for me, I just prefer my natural color of my eyes. I didn't really use it that often, so yeah. Second to last product is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation. Really love the Ordinary, but did not like the foundation. I tried it once more to give it like another shot, but it still made me feel greasy and I never used to get it after that. The last product that I reviewed on my channel is the Kiss Me Heroine Make Gel Eyeliner. Surprisingly, I use this product every single time I do my makeup routine. I love this product. Like it's amazing. Like I didn't expect to like this product that much, but I love it. Now, I don't use it to do like winged eye or anything like that. I only use it to tightline my top eyelid part, like right here. It lasts all day. Sometimes I just do that. Like sometimes I'll just tightline the upper eye and it gives me just a little bit of something on my eyes and makes me look more awake than when I have nothing on my eyes. So I have really come to love this product. I think it's great and I will continue to keep using it, and when it runs out, I am definitely going to buy it. Okay guys, so that is all of the products that I have reviewed on my channel. There are definitely ones that like, you know, right away, like this isn't gonna work for me, but there's some products that you're like, I was on the fence about that actually became ones that I loved. So it was kind of crazy. Thank you guys for continuing to support me even with my hiatus. If you want to follow me on all of my other social media accounts, I am Jenn So Called Life on Facebook and on Instagram, and I will be back next week with another video. Bye guys.